Welcome back to our channel US Coin 69, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coin collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable US coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. The crisp Louisiana morning carried a breeze through the towering longleaf pines of Kisatchie National Forest. Sunlight trickled through the dense canopy, illuminating the rich history buried in the very soil of this ancient land. Unbeknownst to most, this serene landscape would one day be immortalized on a small yet powerful piece of American currency, the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter. A coin that would not only capture the essence of nature's beauty but would also become a prized collector's item worth thousands. To understand the significance of this quarter, we must travel back in time. The United States quarter has long been more than just a means of commerce. It tells stories, marks historical milestones, and celebrates the vast and diverse landscapes that make up the country. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, introduced in 2010, aimed to do just that: bring national parks and landmarks to the palm of your hand. Each year, 5 unique quarters were minted, each depicting a new location of historical or natural importance. And in 2015, one of the featured sites was Kisatchie National Forest, an awe-inspiring expanse of wilderness located in the heart of Louisiana. For years, the forests of Kisatchie remained a hidden gem, known only to the locals and passionate conservationists. Spanning over 600,000 acres, it is the only national forest in Louisiana, filled with rolling hills, swift-running streams, and some of the most diverse plant and animal life in the region. The land carries the echoes of history, from the native Caddo and Choctaw tribes who first roamed its woodlands, to the early settlers who forged new lives among its towering trees. It's a land that has withstood the test of time, and in 2015, the United States Mint chose to honor it with a quarter that would soon become a legend in numismatic circles, when the design for the Kisatchie National Forest Quarter was unveiled. Collectors and history enthusiasts alike marveled at its stunning depiction. On the reverse side, a magnificent wild turkey soars above a field of longleaf pines, its wings spread wide in mid-flight. The engraving captures the raw, untamed spirit of Kisatchie, a land where nature thrives, untouched by the ever-expanding hand of modernization. The words Kisatchie, Louisiana, 2015, and E Pluribus Unum encircle the image, each letter carefully placed to complement the scene. The wild turkey, a species native to the region, symbolizes both the forest-rich biodiversity and the deep-rooted traditions of the American South. The attention to detail is breathtaking, with every feather and pine needle carefully sculpted to bring the image to life. The obverse, like all quarters in the America the Beautiful series, features the familiar profile of George Washington. This design, originally crafted by John Flanagan in 1932, serves as a reminder of the quarter's long-standing history in American coinage. While the obverse remains consistent, the magic of the Kisatchie quarter lies in its reverse, a tribute to a land that has stood resilient for centuries. As the coins rolled off the presses at the Philadelphia and Denver Mints, collectors eagerly sought after the highest quality specimens. While the majority of Kisatchie quarters entered circulation, a select few were preserved in pristine condition, untouched by the wear and tear of everyday transactions. These flawless examples, graded MS 68 and above, became the true treasures of the numismatic world. The true appeal of the 2015 Kisatchie quarter lies in its rarity and condition. While millions were minted, only a handful emerged in near-perfect condition. Coins with full strike details, sharp luster, and no visible blemishes quickly gained value in the eyes of collectors. Over time, as more of these quarters circulated and experienced wear, the number of high-grade specimens dwindled, making them even more desirable. Auction houses soon took notice. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike began bidding on top-graded Kisatchie quarters, pushing their values higher with each passing year. It wasn't long before one exceptional example, flawless in every detail, fetched an astounding $19,000 at auction. This moment cemented the Kisatchie National Forest Quarter as one of the most valuable coins in the America the Beautiful series, solidifying its place in numismatic history. But why does this quarter command such a high price? The answer lies in a combination of factors: its limited high-grade population, its stunning design, and its connection to a beloved natural treasure. Coins that capture the imagination, tell a story, and remain scarce in pristine condition often become the most sought after. The Kisatchie quarter checks all these boxes, making it a prized possession for any serious collector. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your pocket change. The weight of history resting in your palm. A small yet powerful piece of metal that could be worth thousands. It's discoveries like these that make numismatics so thrilling, the chance to uncover hidden treasures in the most unexpected places. The legacy of the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest quarter continues to grow. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin represents the beauty of American coinage, a testament to the places, history, and artistry that make the United States unique. And for those lucky enough to own one of the finest specimens, they hold not just a piece of currency, but a true treasure worth $19,000. Top 2. The crisp mountain air of Idaho has carried countless stories through time. Tales of rugged pioneers, untamed landscapes, and a land as rich in history as it is in natural beauty. Among the many ways Idaho has been immortalized, one small yet powerful tribute stands out: the 2007 Idaho State Quarter. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but this coin has captured the hearts of collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts alike. And for one particular example, flawless in every detail, this quarter would go on to command an astounding $29,000 at auction. Truly appreciate the significance of this coin. We must journey back in time to when the 50 State Quarters program was introduced. In 1999, the U.S. Mint embarked on one of the most ambitious numismatic programs in history, releasing a series of quarters that celebrated each of the 50 states. 5 new designs were introduced each year, creating a frenzy among collectors eager to own a piece of American heritage. When it was Idaho's turn in 2007, the state had the opportunity to showcase its unique identity on the reverse of a coin that would circulate across the nation. Idaho, often referred to as the Gem State, is known for its breathtaking landscapes, rich natural resources, and deep connection to wildlife. The task of designing a quarter that encapsulated all that Idaho stood for was no small feat. After careful deliberation and input from the public, a design was selected that would forever represent Idaho's essence. The reverse of the Idaho State Quarter features one of the most majestic birds of prey, the peregrine falcon. With its wings spread wide, captured mid-flight, the falcon soars across the coin's surface, a symbol of freedom, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of the West. The peregrine falcon was once on the brink of extinction due to pesticide use, but thanks to conservation efforts, its population made an extraordinary comeback. This coin stands as a tribute to both Idaho's wildlife and the enduring efforts of conservationists who fought to protect this incredible species. The words Idaho, 1890, the year Idaho joined the Union, and Esto Perpetua, Latin for Let it be perpetual, encircle the falcon, emphasizing the state's pride and commitment to preserving its natural beauty for generations to come. The level of detail in the falcon's feathers, the fierce determination in its gaze, and the elegant positioning of the text all contribute to a design that is both stunning and historically significant. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of George Washington remains unchanged, maintaining continuity with the other quarters in the State Quarters series. This design, originally crafted by John Flanagan in 1932, has graced American quarters for decades, serving as a reminder of the nation's enduring leadership and stability. When the Idaho State Quarter was released into circulation, it quickly became a favorite among collectors. While millions were minted, not all were created equal. Coins struck in perfect condition, free from any blemishes, scratches, or weak strikes, became highly sought after. Among these, a select few stood out, those graded at the highest levels by professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC. As the years passed, the value of these pristine Idaho quarters began to climb. Auction houses took notice, and coin collectors eagerly pursued the best examples available. The competition for top-graded specimens intensified, leading to jaw-dropping prices. One such coin, a perfect MS-70 example, stunned the numismatic world when it sold for an astonishing $29,000. But what makes this particular Idaho quarter so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. While millions of these quarters were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, only a tiny fraction emerged in flawless condition. Coins with sharp details, full luster, and absolutely no imperfections became treasures among collectors. The fewer perfect examples that exist, the higher their value climbs. Imagine the thrill of discovering one of these rare gems in your own pocket change. A simple quarter, overlooked by most, could be a life-changing treasure. This is the magic of numismatics, the possibility of finding history, art, and fortune in something as ordinary as loose change. The legacy of the 2007 Idaho State Quarter continues to grow. For seasoned collectors, it represents the pinnacle of the State Quarter series, a perfect blend of artistry, symbolism, and numismatic excellence. And for those lucky enough to own one of the rarest, most pristine specimens, they hold not just a coin, but a true piece of history worth $29,000. Top 3. A crisp autumn wind rustles through the golden leaves of New England, carrying whispers of history through the towering branches of the charter oak. This legendary tree, deeply rooted in the heart of Connecticut's past, has stood as a symbol of resilience, defiance, and the unwavering spirit of a state that has played a crucial role in shaping America. And in 1999, this iconic tree found itself immortalized on a small yet powerful canvas, the Connecticut State Quarter. But what most people don't realize is that among these coins lies a hidden treasure, a rare and pristine specimen that has shattered expectations, fetching a jaw-dropping $46,000 at auction.to. Truly appreciate the significance of this coin. We must step back in time to the late 17th century, when the charter oak became more than just a tree, it became a legend. The story begins in 1662 when King Charles II granted the Connecticut colony a royal charter, granting them self-governance. However, in 1687, the new king, James II, sought to tighten control over the colonies. He sent Governor Edmund Andros to seize the precious charter and bring Connecticut under direct royal rule. But the colonists had other plans. As the legend goes, on the night of October 31st, 1687, during a heated meeting, the lights suddenly went out, and in the chaos, the charter disappeared. It had been secretly whisked away and hidden inside the hollow of a massive white oak tree in Hartford, what would become known as the charter oak. The tree stood for centuries as a testament to Connecticut's fight for independence, becoming a revered symbol of freedom and defiance. Though the tree fell during a storm in 1856, its legacy lived on, and in 1999, it became the focal point of the Connecticut State Quarter. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter was part of the historic 50 State Quarters program, one of the most ambitious and widely collected coin programs in U.S. history. Introduced by the United States Mint in 1999, the program aimed to release 5 new state-themed quarters each year until all 50 states were represented. Connecticut, the 5th state to join the Union, had the honor of closing out the first year of the series. The design of the Connecticut Quarter is nothing short of breathtaking. The reverse of the coin features a stunning, intricately detailed engraving of the charter oak, its massive branches stretching across the entire surface, symbolizing strength, history, and endurance. Every leaf, every twist in the trunk, and every line in the bark was meticulously sculpted to bring this historic tree to life. The words Connecticut, 1788, the year the state was admitted to the Union, and the charter oak are inscribed alongside the iconic image. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design that has remained a staple of U.S. quarters since 1932, ensuring continuity throughout the series. The Connecticut Quarter was minted in massive numbers at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with additional special proof versions produced at the San Francisco Mint. While millions of these quarters entered circulation, only a rare few emerged in flawless, pristine condition. Coins struck with perfect precision, free from any blemishes, scratches, or weak strikes, became highly coveted by collectors. Over time, as these coins passed from hand to hand, their condition deteriorated. Finding a Connecticut Quarter in circulation today is common, but finding one in a perfect, untouched state is incredibly rare. The highest graded specimens, those rated MS 70 by professional grading services like PCGS and NGC, became the ultimate prizes in the numismatic world. And among these, one Connecticut Quarter stood out. It was a perfect specimen, gleaming with flawless luster, its details so sharp it seemed as if the tree's branches could sway in the wind. When it went up for auction, collectors and investors alike eagerly bid for the chance to own this extraordinary piece of history. The final hammer price? An astonishing $46,000. What makes this particular quarter so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. While millions were minted, the number of perfect specimens is incredibly small. The Charter Oak's legacy adds an element of storytelling that elevates its appeal, making it more than just a coin. It's a tangible piece of American history. Imagine the thrill of discovering one of these rare gems in your pocket change. It's the kind of find that numismatists dream about, a reminder that history and fortune can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. The legacy of the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter continues to grow, captivating collectors and historians alike. And for those fortunate enough to own one of the finest examples, they hold not just a quarter, but a true treasure worth $46,000. Top 4. The winds of Oklahoma carry stories that stretch across time, tales of resilience, pioneers, and a land rich with history. From the rolling plains to the iconic redbud trees, Oklahoma's spirit has been deeply woven into the fabric of the United States. And in 2008, this proud state was honored in an extraordinary way with the release of the Oklahoma State Quarter. For many, this quarter was just another addition to their pocket change, a simple coin to be spent without a second thought. But for keen-eyed collectors and numismatic enthusiasts, this coin would become something far greater, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. And among them, one rare specimen would make history. Fetching an astounding $32,000 at auction, to understand the full significance of this coin, we must first look back at the program that made it possible. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program, an ambitious initiative that would span a decade and captivate the nation. Each year, 5 states were celebrated with a unique quarter, showcasing their history, culture, and defining symbols. By the time 2008 arrived, Oklahoma was one of the final states to receive its own design, a moment that would forever etch its legacy into numismatic history. Oklahoma's quarter needed to capture the essence of the state, and after much deliberation, an image was chosen that embodied its natural beauty. The reverse of the coin features a breathtaking depiction of the state bird, the scissor-tailed flycatcher, soaring gracefully above the Indian blanket wildflower, Oklahoma's official state flower. Every detail, from the delicate feathers of the bird to the intricate petals of the flower, was masterfully sculpted to create a stunning piece of art. The contrast between the two symbols represents both the dynamic energy and the serene beauty of Oklahoma's landscape. Above the design, the words Oklahoma and 1907 commemorate the year the state joined the Union. Below, the phrase E pluribus unum serves as a timeless reminder of the nation's unity. The obverse remains consistent with the rest of the State Quarters series, featuring the iconic profile of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932. When the Oklahoma State Quarter was released, it immediately caught the attention of collectors. The striking design, combined with the fact that it was among the final states to be honored, made it a must-have piece in the series. But while millions were minted, only a handful would emerge in flawless condition, perfectly struck, free from blemishes, and preserved in pristine form. These rare examples would soon become some of the most sought-after coins in the series. As the years passed, the value of these high-grade Oklahoma quarters began to climb. Collectors scoured coin rolls, searched through change, and attended auctions in hopes of finding the most immaculate specimens. The most desirable examples were those graded MS-70 by professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC, indicating a flawless coin with zero imperfections. Then, one fateful day, a perfect Oklahoma State Quarter appeared on the auction block. It was a breathtaking specimen, its luster immaculate, its details razor-sharp, as if it had just left the mint. The excitement was palpable as bidding began. Enthusiasts and investors alike knew this was no ordinary coin. As the numbers climbed, the anticipation grew. $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. The auction house buzzed with energy as the final bids came in. And when the hammer finally fell, the winning bid stood at an incredible $32,000. This sale cemented the Oklahoma State Quarter's place in numismatic history, proving that even a modern coin, when preserved in perfect condition, could achieve legendary status. But what makes this particular quarter worth such a staggering amount? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. While millions of these quarters exist, Only a handful remain in flawless condition, making them incredibly valuable. Add to that the beauty of the design and the emotional connection many Oklahomans feel toward their state, and you have the perfect recipe for a numismatic treasure. Imagine finding one of these rare gems in your collection. A single quarter, once dismissed as ordinary, revealed to be a fortune in disguise. This is the thrill of coin collecting, the possibility that hidden treasures still exist, waiting to be uncovered. The legacy of the 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter continues to grow. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting their journey into the world of numismatics, this coin serves as a shining example of how history, artistry, and rarity can converge to create something truly extraordinary. And for those lucky enough to own one of the finest specimens, they hold not just a piece of metal, but a true treasure worth $32,000.